Hey, what's up? My name is Rodrigo. I'm a stay-at-home dad, and it feels so nice out here. So I thought I'd come out here and just share my 2 cents with you, in regards of what parenting taught me. So this is very important, especially if you are thinking about being a parent. Uh, these are 3 things that parenting has taught me. I'm a father of three. I have a 3-year-old son, a 2-year-old daughter, and a 6-month-old baby. Well, but she's 8 months. She's gonna be 8 months, I believe, tomorrow. Um, so the 3 things that parenting has taught me so far is not to be selfish, and that's something that a lot of people may struggle with when they first start off being a parent, because you think about it, when you have somebody else, especially another baby, or just a child in general, you have to care for them, and you have to think about them, because they don't know how to think for themselves sometimes. And honestly, that's just the harsh truth, because they're children. The same way your parents looked out for you, not being selfish, you have to look out for your child as well. And that's very important to consider, especially if you're somebody like me that would struggle with that specifically. It took my wife to discipline me not to be selfish. Then now I think about my children instead of myself most of the time. Of course, you still gotta have time to yourself, but when it comes to being a parent, you definitely don't want to be selfish. And the second thing that it actually taught me is frustration. Believe it or not, primarily I say that because I myself am a patient person. My wife can vouch for that. I'm a patient person. I'm a nice person. But when it comes to my children, they just don't listen. So it causes frustration in me that otherwise I would not have. So that's what something that's taught me is frustration. So like I said, this is something you're looking to be a parent. That's definitely something you're gonna look out for, because there's gonna be when your children get the age around 2 or 3, how my son and daughter are, they will do things that they want to do that you do not want them to do. So that will cause a lot of frustration in you, because when they're babies, they're sweet and all because they can't do what they want yet. But once they're walking, wait for the frustration to come, all right? And the third thing that has taught me to be a parent is to be aware, or awareness in general. Um, Real quick, the other day we were racing. I was racing outside with my child, with my son, and he saw his grandma coming home at the stop sign. So he wanted to go see her. And because he wanted to go see her, he ran out into the middle of the street and a car was passing by and he almost got hit. That's what I mean by awareness. For 1 second that I turned around, and I knew there was a vehicle coming, but I still turned around for just 1 second. And then as soon as I turned back, my son was in the middle of the street in front of that vehicle. But luckily the vehicle stopped. And of course, we told him something. But that's what I mean by awareness. You need to be aware of the things that go around you, especially if you're going to be outside, in a park, in the street, uh, in public places. You really need to pay attention. Funny because my wife actually bought leashes. You could call them child leashes for our children, so they can be strapped to our arms, or to our wrists. So that's something to think about as well. So if you want to increase your awareness, you can just strap them to you, and they'll basically stay right there for you and right next to you, and you'll know exactly where they're at all times. So that's the 3 things that taught me, that parenting has taught me, which is to not be selfish, that you're gonna get frustrated, and to also be aware at all times. And if you enjoy this content, make sure you drop me a thumbs up, or a like. It really helps out the channel. Leave me a comment down below what parenting has taught you as well. I would love to know, because maybe that's something I haven't learned yet. I'm like I said, my kids, the oldest one is 3 years old, so I still haven't gone past into the children age, into the teenagers. So if there's something that you know that I could learn as well, I should be preparing for, let me know down in the comments. And if you are any chance looking for a way to grow your money, I want to let you know about Weeble. They're currently having a promotion where if you deposit $100, they will give you up to 2 free stocks valued up to $1,600. So that's 2 free stocks and stock money, $1,600. And if you don't know what a stock is, it's basically just an ownership of a company. like Amazon or Microsoft or Apple. So if you're interested in growing your money, check down the link in the description below. There'll be my link down below, so you don't miss out on the promotion. Other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video and enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.